this is Erica Shaplice, and since I'm making a second one of these signs, I decided to go ahead and record. This is my sign I'm putting up in my classroom. I'm about to make one for a friend. So let's do it. Here's what you'll need. One of the signboards. I got this from Hobby Lobby. Comes in a pack of 6. You'll need some masking tape. Do not use painter's tape. Use this masking tape. Works perfectly. I am not covering my table. I am just using some paper that I stuff my purses with. So cover your table or use that. I'm going to also use some paint. This one is Greenery blue. I think that's what that says. I'm using some black. And I'm using some pink eraser pink. And I'm using some white. Those are my paints. I have a few brushes. I have foam brushes and I have these little brushes here. At the end, after I finish doing all that, I'm going to staple some greenery to the top. And I am using this board to staple it on. You'll see me do that later. And I am also going to add some of this twine to hang it. And I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, the words are going to go on there with my laser, but I guess you could paint it if you want it, but I'm going to use my Glowforge. And I think that is it. We're going to start off by painting this white. And you'll watch me do it. Okay, next I'm going to show you how I did the taping for it. If you have the 1 inch, that's perfect. But since this is more than an inch, almost 2, I think, almost 2, I need to cut this down. So what I did, I just measured. Let me get down here so I can see. I would measure my round. So looking at the top, see it's only about 10 inches at the very, very tip. So you don't need more than that to start it. But as you go along, you will need longer pieces. And what I did was just line it up on one of those lines. And I took one of my, whatever you call this thing, rotary cutters. Not the one that I use for my fabric. This is an extra one. And I'm just going to cut it. And again, if you have the one that's already inch, you don't have to do this step. So now I have this piece. And to do the smaller pieces in between, let me show you how I did that real quick. And I'm going to speed through this process. Again, I line it up. And then what I do is, my particular one has, like, it's divided into fourths. So I get on that 4th line. And then that's how much space I have in between. So actually this one here, you can use this one over and over. This is the one that you'll need multiple of. Let me show you how to do that. So now that I'm back on the paper, it'll stick. I'm gonna use this here. This is gonna start my top. And this one here, I'm only using as my spacer. So I can use this piece over and over. I'll just need the bigger 1 inch piece. And again, if you already have it into 1 inch, you just keep tearing as you go. Then I have 1 inch there, and then I have my spacer. I'm going to take this one, line it up, and then with my spacer, line that up. I can take that off. See, there's my space, and I just put this down, and I repeat the process. And put another 1 inch strip here, and remove this and put it there. There we go. Once your paint is dry, you can pull it off. My friend wants it distressed like I did on mine, so I am going to use a piece of painter's tape. If you do not want it distressed, then you just leave it like it is and keep moving. So to distress it, I just place my tape over it and I pull it. And so you can see it pulls up some distressing. And so you just continue down and distress it by pulling on it. My child is cooking in the kitchen, so you can hear him. But anyway, you just continue to pull to distress. So I'm going to continue down and do this distressing method. Now you may have to get another piece of tape because you see now it's not doing much. So you just get your next piece and continue. You have to press it down a little bit and pull. I'm going to put some holes for the jute to hold it and drill a hole. I'm going to put one here and one here. I didn't measure, I just kind of went with it. And then I'm going to use my Royobi and a piece of wood. Don't think it went through. Okay, one more time. And I hold it a little bit below. Alright, so there's my hole. And now I gotta redo it because I went below where I put my mark. So I need it to go like that. I'm gonna do this other side. So now I have my 2 holes. 1, somewhere, 2. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut this piece to hang it before I start nailing things down so I can see what I'm doing. I still need to put my black dots, or whatever you call that, the holes, the black paint marks for the holes, to represent the holes. And then I need to cut out my wording to go on there. If you don't have a drill, you could easily just staple it. You probably need a staple machine, a special stapler. But I'm gonna drill and put this through here. My hole is big enough. And then when I pulled it through, I'm just going to tie a knot. And then I'm going to, I wonder, should I have done it on the outside? Well, I think it'll be fine. It's gonna hang up like this. All right, so I'm gonna put my other piece through there. You could tape it, put a piece of tape on it to get it through the hole. So if your edges unraveling, you just take a piece of tape. And it should go through. And then I can flip it over and pull it through. Making sure it's even on both sides. And then I can tie a knot. And I can cut off the excess at the back. There it is. Maybe I will draw a circle. All right, I'm gonna put it in the middle, and then I'm just gonna go in a circular motion. And now I'm just measuring to see how much space I have. I could at least do a 10. Yes, I'm gonna do a 10. All right, now I'm gonna cut out the wording. I'm using some acrylic that I got from who knows what, probably here in Houston, I don't know. I'm gonna cut this wording out. I'm using this Tight Band Ultra. Someone suggested to me at Home Depot years ago. So that's what I'm using. I just put it in this little squeeze bottle. And now that I've laid my board where I cut the words out, it'll help me line up. And I need my P. So you only need like a tiny, tiny bit. Because if not, you can see right here, I put too much on my S, so it's a little bit more than I need, but all the other ones came out really good. So I'm just gonna put very, very little. Gonna turn it to the back side. And I'm not gonna even let that up all the way. I have to let up a little bit more. Actually, I'm going to have to go a little bit more. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's too much. If it squeezes out, it'll be too much. Ah, that's too much. All right, so I'll put that much. And I'm gonna put my P on. Then we'll go with the rest of the word. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.